For our next item, we should say, we'll probably require just a couple of minutes of patience from you, if you don't mind, because we have a little bit of a surprise. We are going to get a person from India on the phone for us, hopefully. The technology will work. We have Dr. Sudhanshu Trivedi, who is Chief Strategist and Chief of Staff for BJP President Mr. Rajnath Singh. He has agreed to take a few minutes off from his, as you can imagine, even now, almost 1 a.m. over there, but he's agreed to take some time off and speak with us. So we are going to try to get him on the phone right now. John?
Sudhanshu?
Yes.
Yeah. Good evening, late evening. We have a good group here gathered to hear some comments from you on the amazing elections that have happened out here. We've given them a little bit about your background. We have members of Congress, we have former ambassador, we have the chief of mission from the Indian Embassy, and many other distinguished guests. So I don't want to keep you up too late. You had very, very busy, exciting time. So why don't you go ahead and start, please?
Okay, good afternoon to all the dignitaries. As you already know that India is passing through a transformation through this general elections. About this program, our party president, Mr. Rajnath Singh, was trying to have an interaction with you, but because of his over busy schedule, he couldn't make it. So he had sent a message on behalf of our party, which I think you might have received. You know that the India is changing, passing through a transformation, aspiring for change. This election signifies a change of era in Indian politics. Because for the first time, a pure non-Congress government with clear majority has been installed. Indian voter, particularly youth, have voted transcending all the barriers of caste, creed, and religion. For the first time in the history of post-independence India, any party managed to raise its stature much higher than Congress party, and Congress party has seen the worst ever performance for them. Today, Mr. Narendra Modi, the would-be Prime Minister of India, is a ray of hope for all the Indian citizens, which has been reflected in the mandate. We consider this mandate not only as a matter of happiness, but also with a sense of responsibility, which has been entrusted on us by the people of India. And it's not just only the matter of people of India, but all over the world, the people are looking towards India, how we can take the things along. Today, as you know, that there is a phrase in Indian politics which is being used. The name of Mr. Narendra Modi, if you short him in the name, you short, abbreviate it, in Hindi it becomes Namo, which is some sort of mantra which is used in Indian culture. So today, Namo is the mantra. If you look at the relations between India and the United States, we are not just the two oldest and the biggest democracies, but also India and United States reflects one of the most ancient living civilizations on earth and one of the most modern civilization on earth. So in a way, we together can have a strong sense of tradition and a hope for future. We believe in our ancient cultural proverb of Vasudhaiva Kutumbakam. This is a proverb in Sanskrit which means entire world is a family. We considered the globe as not only global market, the global village, but as a family. We believe in these values for keeping everybody together. It's not just a verbal rhetoric. We can say with a proven experience in past. I would like to remind, in the first half of the 20th century, in the decade of 30s and 40s, when India was one of the poorest country, one of the most illiterate country, and politically subjugated, but still we contributed to the world with Gandhi. So, rest of the world can be assured that if we are emerging in the first half of the 21st century, we are going to contribute to the world with more constructive ideas. During our last regime, led by Sri Atal Bihari Vajpayee from 1998 to 2004, it was the golden era of Indo-US relations. So we have proved that we are capable of maintaining relations to new heights. When we came into power last time, there were so many apprehensions about our economic policies and other security-related aspects. And so many apprehensions were there on the issue of social harmony. But the entire world has seen that it was the BJP-led NDA regime which has taken India to the second stage of economic reforms. And the global scenario, sometimes we are being criticized as one of the right-wing fundamentalist party. Western world is writing so many articles about this after we got such a strong mandate. I would like to remind you, if you look into the depth, it was BJP which has used the modern technologies dexterously, both in administration and in the political scene, in the recently concluded election. It was Mr. Narendra Modi who has used the 3D image projection and continuous rallies, simultaneous rallies on so many places. This technology was the first time used by BJP. We are the first to use the audio bridge technology. Even we have used a simultaneous tea stall discussion at more than hundreds of places in India. This technology was used for the first time by us. Even we go way back, we were the first to use the website, and even around 1.5 decades back, we were the first to use the email and SMS. So we can say, even in 1996, prior to coming in the government, we said that if we get into power, we will make information technology a ministry, and we made it. And it was a BJP regime in which India became a significant power in the area of information technology. So I just want to say that our track record is proven, and if we have got such a clear mandate, you can hope that India can contribute to the world with so many positive things. We should not be seen as a right-wing fundamentalist. We should be seen as a right-thinking rationalist inclined towards new technology and new experiments. I would like to remind that in 1999, President Clinton, on the dawn of 20th century, giving an interview to CNN, has said that he thinks that India and United States together can contribute in building the new world order. I think the actual time of realizing this dream has now come. I personally also having a long association with US Impact and coming to United States. Even I got the opportunity to meet Congressman Ed Royce in 2002 and even in 2008 when I came in American Council for Young Political Leaders program. Lastly, I would like to say that during NDA regime, the phrase was used in international arena that this is an Indian success story. Somehow in the last few years, the phrase was that Indian success story is over. Now I would like to say that the Indian success story is not over. Now the time has come to rewrite the Indian success story, and I believe that India, United States, will support us, and we together will rewrite the new success story of India, and not only India but of the entire world. Lastly, I would like to thank the US Impact and its chief, Mr. Sanjay Puri, who is a good friend of mine. We are having an association long of years. And also its director, Mr. Robin Sachdeva, who is my senior class fellow from university days and a good friend of mine, who keeps on encouraging interaction with you people, the congressmen and the other dignitaries of the United States, even during our last visit with President of BJP in July 2013. So finally, I expect the support and good wishes on behalf of my party to all of you, that we together will try to bring a new heights to Indo-US relationship and also contribute to making the peace, harmony and prosperity in the world. Thank you.
Thank you, Sudhanshu. Thank you for those wonderful remarks. Just for your information, Chairman Royce is also here that you referred to, but thank you so very much for those.
Okay, that's great.
Yeah, those very good remarks. We have as we said, we have a packed house here, but I know it's 1 o'clock or it's close to 1 o'clock. We won't keep you up as late as we would like to. So thank you very much for those remarks, and we will be in touch. And I can assure you, from listening to the members of Congress here, from the Senate, that there is a lot of support for what has just happened in India, a great example of democracy, free, fair, and peaceful elections. And from everything we have heard, there's a lot of support for that. So thank you very much and good night.
Thank you. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
That was wonderful. Thanks to Sudhanshu Trivedi for that.